Hi, I'm Dilip. I'm an executive coach and a mental fitness coach. And as a part of the Fly High Zone talks, today I'll be continuing the conversation that we introduced yesterday about the leadership tool called systems thinking. In the last episode, we discussed a real world case study of a poor systems thinking and how the damage has happened, which ultimately led to something called Operation Cat Drop, where World Health Organization literally airdropped 14,000 cats to mitigate the rodent issues. We also learned when only a part of the problem is seen and addressed without considering the broader consequences, it actually can cause collateral damage. So today I want to touch upon some of the benefits of becoming a systems thinker. And before I deep dive into the benefits, I want to ask you two key questions. The question number one, have you ever in your workplace came across associate who got lost in the detail and felt like he measured himself small? If you have found, how did you address this issue? I'm sure you would have come across many such instances in your leadership career and address them wisely. Now, the second question I want to ask you today is imagine every employee is able to see how their role is an essential part of the overall ecosystem of the company. How does that begin to shift their perspective? What such an environment will look like? What would be the energy levels on the floor? What I have personally noticed is people change their behaviors when they can see the bigger picture of their work. So the question is, as a leader, how can you make it happen? As you might have realized, only when we step back and then we begin to see the interrelationships and interdependencies that form the whole system, making the whole picture in front of you. So a system perspective is therefore seeing the world from the eyes of the other person. You will realize that the functions, the roles, customers, competition, alliances, stakeholders are all part of the extensive ecosystem. And also, you'll get the ability to put yourself in the other shoes because you start appreciating their views. It can be a customer, a colleague, a cross functional team whom you have never worked with. And you should be able to understand and address the issue from their valuable perspective. And this is called empathy. And empathy always works wonders when it is personal or in professional lives. So you may be wondering, what is system thinking exactly all about? Is it a framework? Is it a philosophy? Or is it a diagnostic tool? Yes, it can be all of these things. But by definition, system thinking is system of thinking about system. So system thinking considers the possible ripple effects of an idea before a decision is made. There are three critical outcomes one would develop by becoming a systems thinker. The first one, they develop empathy. Second one, they develop collaboration skills. The third one, they get ability to influence. We discussed how it develops empathy today, and tomorrow we will discuss again on how system thinking can increase your collaboration skills. Till then, if you have any thoughts or questions, drop them in the comment section, and I would be very happy to learn about your perspectives.